Good evening, good evening, good evening. How is everybody doing today? I know I am a little bit late, so I apologize for that. We will get started very quickly here. We're going to allow some people to come in, and yeah, we're going to have some fun tonight, hopefully. I know there's a lot of people out there that are probably just now starting to get the notifications. So, yeah. Welcome. I see we have a South Dakotan. Welcome here. I know there's a bunch of people that are going to be jumping on over the next couple minutes. So we are just going to let people know or let people come in. How we doing, Miss Erin? Hi from Michigan. See, we have some new people coming in. Hi from Hollywood. Sorry, I have a little bit of a play on words there. North Carolina. So, and we have New York in the house. Washington. Man, we are definitely getting some people coming in now. So, guys, I am going to show you guys some stuff that people kind of wonder. Kentucky, welcome. Pennsylvania, been having some playing lessons. Good. North Carolina, yeah, we definitely have some new people showing up here tonight, and boy, am I happy about that. Doing better, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. I don't want to comment too much on private stuff when we're live, but definitely reach out to me and we can have that discussion. Texas, California, Pennsylvania, Tennessee. Yeah. So, guys, I'm gonna go behind the curtain here for you guys, so you guys. So you guys can see what I see. I want there to be a maximum transparency in regards to what I look at when we are live. So, guys, this is the back end of Twitch. I know everybody's probably seeing multiple images coming in. So, guys, I could see how many people are following. If you look up here at the very top, it shows me how many followers we have, how many views, how many viewers are coming in, and how long the session's lasting, and of course, what we're broadcasting at for bit rate. So this is a back end for Twitch that you guys don't see. I wanted you guys to be aware that I do see a lot of what's going on. I have that playing off on one computer screen. I have YouTube on another. So, guys, we do watch, we do pay attention, and we try to make sure that we are effective with everything that we deliver. And so you guys see the YouTube as well. I'm going to share this. So, guys, we actually can see how many subscribers we have here. How many we've added in the last 28 days, what the views were like, what the watch time is, how many views on each video. So we kind of get an idea as to what people are actually seeing for, or what they're actually wanting to see. So yeah, when you guys wonder, well, how do we look at the analytics? How do we really dive into those numbers? That's how we do it. So it's not rocket science, but it is basically how any YouTuber, any Twitch streamer, anybody that does live streams, that is how we actually judge our content and judge what we put out. So we definitely, over the next, you're going to see a few changes just based on the analytics. You're going to see a couple changes over the next several weeks. Saturdays, we're going to do more of a motivational type thing. We are definitely going to have we're going to have in-house nurses coming on, pharmacists, doctors, different ones really popping in and talking about their fields of expertise. Because quite honestly, I'm not a jack of all trades. I don't know everything about it. So yeah, and I know there's a lot of people that are technically challenged, but you guys are seeing the same thing that I'm seeing. So you guys, there's no fiction. We are open and transparent. So if the internet shuts down, I won't be on. No. So if the internet, in the event that the internet shuts down, I think we're all going to be probably off the internet. I mean, that's kind of the way I look at it. We've had some strange things. Yeah, oh, there you are, Jason. Welcome to the show.
Shh.
I know you're trying to hide.
In.
Yeah.
The only way to be on the internet if the internet's down is to have a direct satellite connection, and I'm sorry, I don't know many people who can afford that.
No. I mean, if your name is DOD, if your name is probably Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos, some of those guys, they might have a little bit more money than we do, and they might have that kind of access. But Musk, yeah,
they've got a much broader pocketbook than I do. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah, and the government. But yeah, so we're gonna kind of keep it a little bit lighthearted tonight, Jason. I know there's some serious stuff that you're talking about.
There is a lot of movement tonight. Just getting on and looking. A lot of troop movement. A lot of refuelers up too. And the one thing that, guys, just so you understand, whenever I talk about a refueler, that is an air-to-air refueler for planes. 99% of the time, that's for fighter jets.
And long-range bombers.
Yeah. But more likely than not, those aren't going to be over the U.S.
Yeah.
Except for B-52s, which take off very light and refuel once they get up.
Yeah. Guys, just so you guys are aware. So this morning's broadcast, we were discussing ammunition. And I got a polite warning, hey, you should take this down or else we're going to give you a strike. So because I'm trying to stay on YouTube as long as possible, I just politely took it down. So if anybody really wants to get the broadcast, let me know. I can email it to you.
Don't you have it on the website?
No.
Okay.
Nope, I can email it. But yeah, there's another platform that I am actually working with. Somebody want to post a link in Signal because people are not able to get on. So yes, please. But sorry, Jason, I kind of interrupted you. So I'll
By
let
all
you.
means.
I'll let you go run with what you need to run with.
So, long story short, B-52s take off quarter tank of gas if you want to put it in comparison to your car. And then once they get up and going, they refuel they refuel midair because it's easier to get them off the ground on a short distance with a small amount of fuel and then fill them up once they're up in the air. C-17s are up, and there's three main thoughts for that, just so everybody knows. First one's first. There is a big movement for the National Guard to get involved with vaccines. The second is that a lot of the troops from DC are trying to get home. Yeah, I like that. Sorry, Narini's comment of her hat. That was awesome hat. Awesome. And then the third is troop movements to other places. Now, I don't have any specifics on what those other places are, but there is a lot of. We did have 2 separate Doomsday planes up today. One took off from Ohio and went to Lincoln, Nebraska, and the other one took off from the DC area. It kind of came on radar and wasn't ever listed as to where it came from, and also landed in Lincoln. Both of them took off and then completely went MIA. So they were heading westbound, down, loaded up and trucking. But
That's supposed to be eastbound.
no, there is both west and eastbound in that song.
I'm mistaken then.
So the song tells the story of the movie.
Yeah.
So westbound and down means they're on their way to go pick it up. Eastbound and down, they've already picked it up. And actually, it's eastbound and down loaded up. So it is both ways in that song. Anyway, they were heading west and kind of went down and or went off radar. So I wish I could tell you guys where they landed, but I'm unsure at this moment in time.
Yeah. I'm not sure. If you send me a message in Signal, I'm sure I'd be able to figure it out. I haven't quite figured out who's who between here and Signal. So I know just a few of you, but I don't know everybody. So if you have, guys, I apologize if you sent me an email to the admin at Patriot News Network. I am literally just getting access to it, so I apologize.
Yeah, before your time, Shane.
Oh, the Eastbound and Down.
Yeah,
I love that song.
you may love it, but the movie is still before your time.
Yeah, a few years.
So, guys, there was a bunch of stuff that I actually found today that I want to cover, and I've got to be 100% honest with everybody. My oldest son got his license today, so my nerves are absolutely fried. Um, he decided he wanted to go out and drive around this evening, and it's raining, and he's got a pickup truck. So I'm on edge to say the least.
Maybe it's time to just relax and have a little bit of fun.
Knock on wood. Can
But
we sing the song?
oh no, 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 no. No, that's one thing that you will never catch me doing. You will never catch me singing. Period. End of story. That just doesn't work.
I am normally very mellow about it. This is our fourth driver in the house right now. And this is the one that I'm worried about the most. This is the one that decided whenever he was 8 years old to take a nosedive off of a trampoline and shatter his arm and all kinds of other stuff. So this is the one that I'm very concerned about. The other ones, I had to care less in the world. So yeah, normally I'm good to go. This one he's got me freaked out. So yes, mine. No, not the baby. I still have one younger than him. So we have 6 in the house, and I have 4 driving now, and one that's got her permit and will be driving in August, and then another one beginning his permit next month. So no, 3 are mine and 3 are from her. So although I helped teach all of them thus far, I did take them out when the snow hit and do donuts and teach them how to get them out of.
You taught your kids how to do donuts?
Yep. I taught them how to do donuts, and I taught them how to pull out of donuts. Think about it.
So somebody called me the other day, and we were discussing driving. And South Dakota is one of the only states in the union that actually allows kids to drive at the age of 14. Could you imagine your son driving at 14 years old?
Now this was obviously not legal, but I was driving at 10.
Well, I've been driving tractors and pulling hay wagons since I was 7 years old. But
oh no, my grandfather had a little S10 pickup that he could care less about. And the very first time he put me behind the wheel was on a levee, on the top of a levee that was literally just wide enough for the pickup truck.
Nurse Bear, that's where I live, South Dakota, right here. So, yeah. No, it's kind of entertaining because people ask, well, how young were you when you started driving? Well, I was 14. So, yeah. Imagine little old me, probably a half my height. So, I remember my very first car was an Olds Cutlass Supreme. 2-door. It was my sister's car, and boy, I felt like I was the king of the world. I learned very quickly that I have a lead foot. So yeah, my speedo very rarely dipped under 85. So yeah,
Man,
yeah.
that's awful expensive.
Well, you see, is I've been pulled over some like 63 odd times. I've only had one ticket my entire life.
You better knock on wood real quick, my friend.
Just did. Blockhead. No, the only ticket that I had was coming across North Dakota. I got picked up because I was doing 80 going through Dickinson, North Dakota. And yeah, my ticket was a whole $55.
My daughter just got a ticket. Not just. She got a ticket last year and is just paying for it all now. With the ticket, the class, and everything, because now she has to take a class. It is $375
Ooh.
for 11 over.
Yeah, mine. See, I was doing 85 and 55, and it was $55.
Shane, it did. I was just showing you the top.
Wow.
It didn't turn out like I have. You need to choose different colors. Orange is not going to show up.
Okay.
So that's the orange, the red and
Shane,
white.
Yeah.
So
just mute, buddy. All right. So yeah, I see everybody's comments about what you all learned to drive on. And the one thing I did notice was Mark Couch's comment about learning how to drive on a 66 pickup, 3 on a tree, and everybody was talking about the 3 on a tree. And I wish I had that opportunity. So
Yeah, my wife was all disappointed. So she tried to do the cup with the logo and everything on it, and it didn't quite turn out.
oh yeah.
The orange just doesn't show up. But yeah, that's what she was kind of freaking out about a little bit.
So what do you got going on? Let me pull up a couple of things. I know I fired off a couple of things to everybody on the Signal group.
Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot going on. I'm working to get everything kind of situated on the personal stuff, but yeah, as far as stuff going on, guys. So I really started. I tried for all I was worth to find that article that I had noticed, that Colorado shooter where somebody was talking about him being a Democrat. And for the life of me, I couldn't find it again. After I closed out of it, couldn't find it again. So I apologize. I was not able to find it. But he was definitely a never Trumper.
Yeah, he definitely did not like Trump at all. I sent a TikTok about that on the Signal group. I didn't know how else to pull it up quickly.
But it's guys, I just got a call. I just got a text from my mom, and I think I'm going to be traveling out to Rapid City this weekend.
Everything okay?
Yeah, she just asked us to come visit, so I think I'm going to probably do that. So far, haven't all the shooters been Dems? No, not all of them,
No.
but a large majority of them have. Um, Possible subs, guys. There are a lot of sub movements going on. Talking to a friend of mine who works with Nuke subs, and he said this is the closest they've ever operated inside of international waters.
I'm going to tell everybody right here, right now, nobody has respect for Biden and what he has in the government. Period. Period. And I think that they're pushing buttons right now, and I don't mean like actual buttons. I think they're pushing the proverbial buttons and testing. You know, they're doing a teenager thing. How far can we go?
Look, I'm going to address this real quick. Monkey said there's been 2 Russian subs missing now. Guys, the Murmansk subyards, Murmansk, Russia, is where the subyards are for the Russian subfleet is basically all based out of Murmansk. And of course, there's the Black Sea fleet as well. But a majority of your subs are going to come out of Murmansk, which is on the coastal, or probably 93 odd miles from Alaska. And right now there's a hotbed of activity going on there. There's several defections that have taken place, and there's a bunch of technology that went missing. So yeah, there's people are wondering, people are starting to talk about it, Monkey's starting to talk about it, but I do know that there's a lot going on, and there's enough things going on that it has drawn the attention of several of the intelligence agencies. And as far as what's being done about it, nobody's talking. So I would assume that it would explain why the P8s are up, but
Lori.
yeah, just got off the phone with one of her friends, and she thinks Biden's doing an amazing job.
You know, when your controlled thoughts and ideas come from wait till I look at that 1 second. Hang on. Come from mainstream media, and that's all you listen to, and people can only Shane, get the comment, and people can only focus on what mainstream has. They're not open to figure out other things on their own. You're going to have that opinion. My mom had that opinion until I started bringing her actual truth. And now she is so confused and doesn't know which end is up because of it.
Yeah. Why? Okay. There's a question that I'm gonna. I'll tackle this one if you don't want to.
I'm going to actually locate it first. Because I don't see it.
Okay, I'm gonna address this one real quick. I have heard a lot of chatter through other channels and through the different resources that I've looked at, and I get a lot of. I hear a lot of the same stuff you guys are hearing from other channels, and I do that on purpose because I want to make sure that if there is something that is legitimate, we can address it right away. So again, I'm gonna be very crystal clear. Anybody who claims to have operational knowledge of something and then puts a timeline to it is feeding you a load of garbage.
Right.
There, no military op will ever post timetables. If you look at time over time over time, I mean, you look at the Gulf War, you look at all these other different things. You've seen many people be misled. Gulf War, Norman Schwarzkopf was one of the generals. He was a general of the Air Force, and he actually somebody posted the time scale or the time schedule for Operation Desert Shield, and he got really bent out of shape about it because actually it was an actual accurate time schedule. And he said you give up the element of surprise when you do this. Well, when Norman Schwarzkopf says that, and it becomes the actual military doctrine to never give that up. So from the early 90s until today, we do not give up actual operational time schedules in any way, shape, or form because it allows people to embed themselves and actually hide themselves even greater. So, as far as planes going to Antarctica, right around now is when the resupply mission happens. They have a resupply mission that happens in the spring and one that happens in the fall.
Well, they also do a troop change.
Yep. But that happens right at the same time as the resupply. So
Wow. So that German AWACS came out
Yep.
of Nellis in Vegas.
yeah, there's a training mission that's getting ready to take place that's actually part of.
So there you go.
Yeah, there's a training exercise that's supposed to be taking place over the next couple weeks. So do not be too surprised to see foreign military aircraft flying up and over the Nevada deserts and over the Mojave. So we're gonna be do other countries resupply Antarctica? Yes. There's other missions that there's only like 15 or 20 different camps, and each one of them are from other countries. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. It's just how much do we decipher and where do we go from there? But what are you seeing, Jason? Your eyes are
Nothing. No, I'm reading comments.
yes.
What I'm seeing is this really dark spot I've got right here, and I can't figure out why.
Oh, maybe it's just a stress mark.
That could be. Yeah, I found it, and that's what made me stop and start looking at the comments. I wanted to see what was going on. I'm not used to seeing another country's plane fly out of Vegas. It's not normal.
No, we have seen it though in regards to military exercises where we're doing joint exercises with other countries. It sounds like your wife must have hit you in your sleep.
She might have. I do snore.
Clear across country, winks. Yeah.
But yeah, no. I wish I had all the rest of that stuff up that I had this earlier today. There was quite a bit. You know what I found funny is Air Force Two was up, but Air Force One still wasn't listed as Air Force One. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, I don't know. Did you guys see my comment at the end of the show last night
Which one?
about the Chicago suburb? Or maybe it was today. 10
Oh, about the
operations.
yeah. Why am I echoing on your end?
Hold on. Talk now.
My voice is all distorted. So
I put you on mute whenever you were talking just now. It sounded good, right?
I didn't hear nothing. So let's. Sorry, I'm trying to see something.
You know, I haven't gotten an answer for this, and I saw this a couple of different places. Why are some flags at half mast and some flags at full mast?
Are they in front of public buildings?
Yes.
The ones that are at full staff?
No. Both.
What's that?
Both. Half staff and full staff.
Anything in front of a public building is supposed to be half staff until tomorrow.
No, they're both ways. They're both right now.
I'm not 100% then.
So, Yaya asked about Chicago. There's a suburb in north of Chicago who are $10 million in reparations to those who lived in that city from 1919 to 19 something. I don't remember the end date. So it's crazy.
Guys, I just got into my email, so I apologize. I have to figure out a way to send my information over to my phone. So, but yes, Mexico is getting involved with our troubles on the border.
I don't think we're going to be bombed. I think our troops, if they get involved in something,
Yeah.
are going to have their hands full. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And Winks, I agree 110%. I want reparations for dealing with Biden for 47 years.
Well, I want reparations for dealing with him since 1990. I don't think I'm going to get that either.
I'll be happy with 3 months.
Yeah. About 16 million a month.
There you
I
go.
think I'd be happy with that.
Shoot. I'd be happy if it came out of his wallet. Take some of that money that
Hunter Biden got.
Hunter sold off the country for.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Ariel. 1919, 1969.
For what?
The reparations.
Oh,
So 50-year period.
that's garbage. I'm
And
sorry.
they're using the money from the taxes from the weed sales.
Well, imagine that. Can't
They
you?
have that much money available to them.
Wow. But they couldn't pay off. They couldn't pay off their bad debt in regards to everything that they were doing.
That particular city isn't in debt. That particular city has big money.
Okay. So yeah, people are asking about the crap. Now I'm drawing blank.
At least you're not shooting them.
Wow.
Come on. That was silver platter.
That was definitely interesting. So yeah, I'm
Sona
going through.
starts. It's audit on Friday.
Yeah, that starts Friday.
Have you heard anything about Wisconsin, Michigan, or Georgia since?
I did hear that. I did hear that they are that all that evidence that they had from those 9 counties. Yeah, what Wink said. So, but yeah,
Sorry.
I have lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. But yeah, Michigan, that's where we were at.
Wow, this whole just like completely just went way off the rails. How do I get the profanity block removed?
I didn't realize there was a. It doesn't show that there was anything that was blocked. Sorry if for some reason it's blocking. I'm not really meaning to. But anyways, going back to Michigan, let me finish this thought process before you start throwing out more random stuff. So Michigan, I was looking at the actual all the information coming out. They accepted all of the evidence that they are using or that they presented. So
look at King Me's comment.
I set myself up. Yeah, I do. You know, they say sometimes you have to open your mouth just a little bit wider to get your whole foot in. I don't have to. Somehow I managed to swallow the whole egg. Oh,
All right.
I told you guys we are going to have a little bit of fun tonight. So it looks like we have a friendly pie eater.
Okay. All right. Let's get back to the task at hand.
Yeah, no, it's so yeah, Michigan, if you look at Michigan, they have accepted all that evidence into discovery. So things are going to start moving forward. The judge is already talking about issuing judgment over the next 3 weeks. So yeah, we'll get to that. Squirrely, I will send you a message on Signal after we're done here. So yes, all the little purple stars. Yeah. That I can't control. I can't even unblock that. So I apologize, guys.
Oh, in the comments.
Yeah.
I got you. And you know what the funny thing is I just kind of threw that out there without even thinking twice, and it just took off. 2 legs and started its own thing.
You don't see any stars, Proud? Well, just take a step outside. You'll see plenty of them.
Yeah, the stars come on the comments portion. And I thought people actually put them in, but obviously it's Twitch doing something.
And then Anna C724, I sent you a message on Twitch. I wasn't sure if you're on the Signal platform, so I just figured I'd ask you. If you aren't, then we can get you the link for that as well. So, because I don't like being the youngest person there. And everybody knows I'm kind of a baby.
Yep. See, mine did it too.
Yeah. Gotta love the asterisks, Jason. But
I guess it's like a beep. So
if somebody wants to send Skadaddy the link to the Signal group, please do. Is Shane handing out star stickers? I can have my wife make them. I am okay. Yo, I'm back. Audio only and patchy reception, but I'm here. Hopefully the weather's all right down there. I know we're missing a few people from down that direction, so I don't know if it's weather or what. No, we're not going to start taking our clothes off. I know my wife's yelling upstairs, but
where'd that come from?
what's that?
Taking clothes off.
Oh, my wife was yelling upstairs. Take your clothes off now. I'm like, no, we're not doing that.
I didn't hear that, and that. No, I'm not. Definitely not. No. Right. No.
That'd be a frightful sight.
No. Not going there. So, I haven't been able to throw anything together quickly.
Yeah. No, it is definitely a interesting Y'all starting to sound like a Twitter DM rooms. You know, we guys, some nights are serious. Some nights we just have to blow off a little steam. So
Boy,
Jason,
yeah. So, what those TPS reports?
the toilet paper reports. TPS.
Just boom that boom, dunk hole with crappy reception, straining my batteries.
That is awesome. I actually like that. That is way too funny, Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just guys. There are some times where we just have to blow off a little steam. We like to have a little bit of fun. I know we get into the depressing stuff sometimes, and people they're like, "Why do you guys do it? If it's just doom and gloom and all that stuff, it's not worth it." So, yeah, lighten the load. Yep. And sometimes we just have to have a little bit of fun. And I know my wife asked me the other night. She's like, "Shane, you're still going live?" I said, "Yeah." And she's like, "Why do you do it?" I said, "Because it's therapy for me. I like to talk to people." So in other news, Biden just bought a one-story house. Is that whole story below ground or above ground? That's kind of a foregone conclusion, but
Yeah. I'm sure it's a bunker.
yeah. Welcome, Okie. Yeah, sometimes life just gets too serious. If we if you aren't having fun, what's life really worth living? Keep your guns on the second story. They'll be safe with Biden. Yeah, they're even more safe in my house. I have some up on the third floor and some in the basement. The basement ones are the ones that I'm worried about. What's with the blockage of the sewage canal? I know it's Suez, but yeah, sewage canal is a good, accurate way of putting it. Does somebody need a plumber? I just saw that. That's awesome. I think most of the Middle East probably needs plumbing.
There is so in reality, I think what's happened is one ship has tied everybody up. And that ship is from a major shipping company. So it's not normal things for them to do. Oh boy. Yes. This is Laugh a Lot Tuesday.
Did y'all see where they're trying to find out who's still peeing on the floor at the White House since the dogs are gone? You don't have to think anymore. There's a live stream coming straight out of the White House hallway. I'm pretty sure it's caught it.
Wow. Sam the Barber. Holy cow, that's a good deal. You see it?
Dang,
Yes.
yeah, that's really good. If anybody wants, that's where I would go. Definitely do that if you can.
Tremendous deal.
They're removing the threshold bump so he doesn't trip on his way down the stairs. Yeah, more than likely. Yeah, and anybody that knows that. So people, I know people don't really know me. They're kind of worried about communicating with me privately. But anybody that has actually communicated with me knows that I am one of those people. I will pick up the phone and actually talk to you. I'm not one to hide behind a keyboard or a camera. If you guys want to communicate, pick up the phone. If you're on Signal, you have my phone number. So
All right. Election stuff. We reported about Arizona. I don't think there's been any new updates from Wisconsin or Michigan. Georgia's putting together their audit team right now. And
Wisconsin and Arizona are the
What?
ones doing the auditing right now. Michigan is they're actually in the process of rendering judgment.
Georgia's putting together an audit team also.
Yeah, Georgia as well. So is New Hampshire. So is Nevada. Nevada's one that just announced.
I really think Pennsylvania will be the last to go.
Yeah, we're trying not to forget YouTube people. I promise. I know there's
No, I
I've
think
seen a whole lot
that's
of people.
talking about people going to YouTube who are having problems on Twitch.
Oh,
There aren't any comments from YouTube, and those on Twitch can't see those comments anyway.
yeah. Wolf and his girlfriend. Does she identify as a girl or genderless, gender fluid, crazy person? So yeah. Yes, I see that you. Okay, yeah, I see that you and Mark are there. So, guys, we have been having a lot of fun, and I know a lot of people are just we've been. Nurse Noodle 420.
Squirrely, it is the oh my god, why can't I think of the name? The
Defense condition.
no,
Secretary.
no. Who sets it? It's the
That
Joint Chiefs of Staff.
yeah, it comes out of JCS.
It's a group decision that's made.
Sam the barber, gender fluid sounds gross.
It's kind
most
of like
people,
blinker fluid, I think.
most people that consider themselves gender fluid probably would fall for the blinker fluid as well. So, yeah. It makes you think of oil changes. I think pretty much everybody on with all the shootings, shouldn't we be at 5? Okay, so the higher the number goes, the lower the threat level is. The lower the
Right.
number goes, the higher the threat level is.
But let's explain something with that. That is external to US.
Yep.
DEFCON levels are based off of external to US situations, not internal legal situations with local police.
Yeah, they are coming out with, and I found out that they are coming out with a domestic threat level, but that is going to be something different. DEFCON is for foreign threat, correct?
Correct.
So
Pew pew die pies, brother.
yeah, just so everybody can see what's going on.
I was reading the name.
Department of Homeland Security goes by colors for threat level, yes. And
Yes.
so do a lot of states.
Squirrely, I do think, as much as I hate to say it, I do think Colorado was staged.
I saw several videos where I mean the guy's walking and holy crap, and there's just a guy. Hi, how are you doing? There's one laying over there on the ground, and a lady's walking by like there's not even a body laying there. Cars are driving by just like there's not a body laying in the middle of the parking lot.
Yeah.
I mean, there's way too much stuff that's just off about the
Right.
whole situation.
Listen, they can do the Democrats, if you want to go down this road, the Democrats have done this year after year after year after year. And I don't want to put all Democrats into that group. Okay. Certain ones have done that year after year after year after year. When they need to bring about their plans, stage something. Exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So they are doing a massive push for guns. So I have a feeling it's gonna when it comes, it's gonna come hard. So going back to Sandy Hook, I never really studied Sandy Hook, so I don't want to offer up an opinion on it without really looking at it.
There wasn't a lot of media coverage of the post either. Also, did you guys know that they threw up a TFR yesterday over that mall or whatever it was in Colorado? They wanted no airplanes up whatsoever.
That's,
no
that's
helicopters,
kind of
no nothing.
That's kind of odd.
Yeah.
Why would that be?
Really?
I'm just being the Jason. You should know me by now.
Really?
I'm just being the useful Village Idiot. Just so the idiots that do watch this later on, and I'm not calling anybody idiots on the chat or anything like that. So don't take me the wrong way. But we do have some people that come on and they thumbs down on over on they come over on YouTube and they thumbs down it because we don't break it down for them. So I have
If
to.
they were here, they could ask questions.
Yo,
Joe Glenn, why? I don't know who you're seeing or why you're saying why or whatever else. Help me understand, and I'll try and fill that in for you. Squirrely, that's the whole problem. So Squirrely's comment, I don't know how we're supposed to know if anything is real unless we're an eyewitness. That's the whole problem with everything that's going on with MSM right now. And I don't mean the station, I mean mainstream news, or mainstream media. If we don't witness it with our own two eyes directly in front of your face instead of on the TV, I'm questioning whether or not anything. See that?
guys, the Second Amendment is what protects every other amendment that you or every other right that you have.
Yep.
So
There's going to come a time, Peaches, you're 100% correct, where a legal concealed carry person will come out and take care of this. And obviously that person's going to be named a hero, but it's going to, I think, rock somebody's world. I don't know if I read the question for those on YouTube. Question was, or statement was, what's going to be interesting is when someone pulls out a gun and shoots one of those shooters. There's going to be someone with a legal conceal and carry. Oh, I'm sure you're right, Proud. Only by us. Dems will put them in jail for some technicality.
yeah. Oh, and I just heard something. So
Was it upstairs?
no.
Oh, okay.
I got a message from one of my Pakistani contacts, a guy that is a Christian living in Pakistan, and he's connected with the intelligence organizations over there. And it sounds like there's charges that are set on that Evergreen cargo ship, the one that's in the Suez Canal right now, and their intention is to blow the ship and create panic on oil. So
time to fill up.
Yeah, they're doing everything they can to make sure they can cripple the U.S. So, does HRC own that ship? No. She has relatives that does, but she don't.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's part her money.
There's no such thing as HRC money. She's bought and paid for by a globalist. Over $4. Ms. Aaron, if you have the ability to get out of California, do yourself a favor. So
You're 100% correct, Alpha. Kyle Rittenhouse is being used as a political pawn to scare citizens on defending themselves.
I'll be right back in just a second.
Wow. Okay. So Shane says he'll be right back. Hopefully everybody heard what he said about Pakistan. A lot of it could affect a lot of the fuel prices, the oil prices, the natural gas prices. It can affect a whole lot. And yeah, I did say natural gas because natural gas does get affected by the price per barrel. This is the cheapest year I've ever had heating my house over the winter, and it's been awesome. But that can change quickly also. Sorry, I'm just reading some comments here. Yes, proud. They know gas really affects Americans. Yes, they are trying to mess with us as much as possible right now. There's a lot of things that have changed since Trump's been gone. And to be honest with you, it's nothing for the better as far as I'm concerned. Trump had a lot of things that were in line and being taken care of correctly. Greta Thunberg, I think that she's just at this point.
Okay, sorry about that. Are you still there, Jason?
Yeah, I'm just reading. I'm sorry. Here I am, reading notes, reading comments.
Arizona, Texas. Why not South Dakota? We're nice and sunny up here during the summertime.
California does not want to leave into snow and cold.
Why not? Come on. I'm always going to be advocating South Dakota.
Texas. Northern Texas. All right, guys. I gotta call my son. So he's called me, said something's wrong with his truck. So
enjoy.
yeah.
Do we think he's coming back before 4 years? I believe there may be a very, very good chance that might happen.
I'd put a couple grand on it. And I don't normally bet.
Yeah, it's right now it's parked in the Suez Canal, Ariel.
So I'm gonna jump off, guys.
Well, we have been on for an hour and 14 minutes, and I know we've been having a blast tonight. Guys, tomorrow morning we will have Sam the Barber on. We're going to cover a few different topics. So definitely tune in for that. And yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 11 a.m. Eastern for people that are wondering. But guys, you guys have a pen and a microphone. Use it. The silent majority can no longer stay silent. God bless you guys. God bless the United States of America. And good night. We will see you tomorrow morning.
Everybody have a great night.